So let's just go back to what we said. In the year 2000, if you had £10,000 and you just bought gold, 87,500, and you just bought silver at it'd be 61,500. Now, what we did is we went back from the year 2000 to the end of 2022, and we ran a kind of simulation of what would have happened if we switched not at 80 and 60, because that's quite a big gap, but at 80 and 70. So we're being very conservative here by making the gap a bit smaller, which means for every switch you make less than 33%. But let's just run with the example. So we actually got the data for 22 years of the gold-silver ratio every day. And we started it was the 4th of January 2000, and we went through every day. And when 80 came up, we switched gold to silver. And when 70 came up, we switched silver to gold. Okay. You want to know the results?
Yes.
So starting with the same 10,000 in the year 2000, you've got one option, which is buy and hold, and that's 87,500 and 61,500 for silver and for gold. If you bought £10,000 worth of gold and simply switched it at 80 and 70, it'd be worth £180,000 in 2022.
Oh,
Big difference.
wow.
Isn't it?
And all that's
blown me away,
that's switching at 80 and 70. Now, you could wait for bigger switches. You know, the bigger the range. So if you did 80 and 60, this number, the amount that you make per switch would be bigger. But you might be waiting longer for it to get to 80 and 60. So it's a bit of a compromise between profit and frequency. You know, if you picked 80 and 82, then you'll probably hit it quite a few more times, but the profit would be tiny because there's not a big difference between the numbers. So we just pick 80 and 70, which is very, very conservative, 10 points between the ratios. And this is the result. Incredible. So you could make another 90 odd grand compared to gold just by switching, and it hasn't cost you any more. This is the big thing. You've not had to put your hand in your pocket. Usually if you want more, you have to give more. This, using your knowledge and being smart and putting that into action. And this is why we're so excited about it, because it benefits people so much. People can get so much from this. We do this for ourselves, and a lot of our customers do it as well. And we've got feedback and testimonials from them saying, I can't believe it. You know, I wasn't too sure, kind of trusted you guys and did it. And look what I've got. I've actually got more metal in my account, and it's not cost me anything. I'm not have to do a bank transfer. I'm not have to do anything.
And Adam, there's no limit to how many times you can.
No limit.
Oh, okay.
There is limits. There's daily switching limits on the system, which would be it's like 100,000 a day or something like that. So
okay, yeah.
But
I mean, there's no like a limit on how many times you can do this over 10 years.
You could switch every day if you wanted to. It wouldn't be efficient, and you wouldn't make money doing that. But you could switch every day. There's no limits to the feature. You can just go for it, roll it out.